Tell Floyd to get on live. Tell him show where he at. You owe them people over in Dubai that money. Tell him get on live right now. And he owe people in Saudi Arabia money too. All here scamming. On live right now.
Gervonta Davis is now clowning Floyd Mayweather after Floyd reportedly lost $170 million. And the reaction has fans talking all over again.
What's the latest on Floyd?
Floyd Mayweather, I mean,
Money May.
It feels like the hits keep on coming for him. I don't know if they're going to be calling him Money May anytime soon, the way it's going right now. And look, I love Floyd as a fighter.
Money may not be there like it used to be.
Oh my
I ain't doing that. Shit, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Y'all gonna put some respect on Floyd.
Right, we're doing that.
Floyd's an all-time great. He's one of my favorite fighters of all time.
That's how it is. I'm not in that man's pocket. And people lie. I don't know what he got going on.
Well, this is the reality. Floyd right now had the lawsuit. He is facing a lawsuit from this promoter, CSI Sports, which Floyd signed with last year.
Meanwhile, Dana White said that he wants to help Floyd Mayweather after the reports about Floyd losing $170 million. That is what makes this situation even more interesting. Floyd has always been seen as the money man in boxing, the undefeated fighter, the businessman, the guy who turned his image into an empire. So when rumors started spreading about a massive financial hit, fans were shocked. But Dana getting involved adds a completely different layer because Dana White understands the combat sports business better than almost anyone. He knows how to build events, sell personalities, and turn one storyline into a major payday. So if Dana really wants to help Floyd, it may not just be about friendship. It could be about creating another big combat sports moment around Mayweather's name. But the timing also makes it messy.
That is what makes this video hit different. This is not just random trolling.
This reaction surprised a lot of fans because Bob Arum and Mayweather have not always had the cleanest relationship. They have a long history in boxing, and Floyd has taken shots at Top Rank many times after leaving and building his own brand. But instead of using this moment to laugh at Floyd, Arum reacted with more concern. That is what made it stand out. While some people online were clowning Mayweather and turning the story into jokes, Arum seemed to understand how serious a loss like that can be. He knows boxing can make fighters rich, but he also knows the business side can hurt them badly if things go wrong.
Be careful of the nicknames that you take on, because eventually you'll have to live up to those nicknames. And you've probably taken on a nickname that will destroy you. The Money Team, Money Mayweather. And so now your whole identity is built around money.
Hopefully, he will get out of it. Then Floyd Mayweather responded to all the talk about him losing money, and he made it clear that he is not letting the rumors shake his image. Floyd has always built his name around controlled success and staying ahead of the game. So when people started saying he lost over $100 million, he was not going to sit back and let everyone clown him without saying something. His response felt like a reminder that he is still Floyd Mayweather, still undefeated, and still one of the biggest money names boxing has ever seen. That is why his reaction matters. While fans, fighters, and even people around boxing were reacting to the reports, Floyd tried to bring attention back to his legacy. He has made more money than most fighters could ever dream of. And he wants people to know one rumor does not erase everything he built.
Curious what your thoughts are on the unfortunate news that we're seeing so many headlines with Floyd Mayweather Jr. losing like $170 million. Just your opinion on that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one. And I've talked to him about it, but I don't know enough about it. You hear all these different stories. I think you have to wait to see how this thing's going to play out in court for him. But when somebody works as hard as he did and, you know, amasses the type of wealth that he had, and then, you know, they lose it or it gets stolen or whatever the deal is, it's horrible. And it happens a lot in professional sports. Who knows? Anything is possible. Maybe we could do something and figure it out.
When Queen's Flip brought up the internet, calling Floyd broke, Adrian Broner did not join the jokes. Instead, he made it clear that he still has nothing but love for Floyd. He said he would give Floyd all of his kick earnings for the month without hesitation. And that line showed how much respect he still has for him. That reaction stood out because a lot of people online were using the rumors to clown Floyd. But Broner looked at it differently. To him, Floyd is not just another boxer people can laugh at when rumors come out. Floyd is someone who helped shape the game, inspired fighters, and changed what boxers believe they could earn. So while others were questioning Floyd's money image, Broner's message was loyalty. He was basically saying that even if Floyd ever needed help, he would show up for him without thinking twice.
What thoughts on that whole situation?
Well, it's very, very sad. But, you know, Floyd had a great career. He made a lot of money. But in his mind, that made him a great genius. Great business genius, great genius in life. And because he overrated life, he ran out of money. You can't, no matter how much money you have, you can't have 2 big planes, 10 security guards. It's going to cost you money. I mean, so again, I'm really sad to see that happen, but hopefully he'll get out of it. Hopefully he'll get.
Now we know that 50 Cent and Floyd have a long history of friendship fallout, public jokes, and disrespectful back-and-forth moments. So when people started talking about Floyd allegedly losing money, fans immediately looked at 50 Cent because he has never been shy about clowning Floyd online. That is what makes this part of the story so messy. With Adrian Broner showing loyalty and saying he still has love for Floyd, 50 Cent represents the opposite side. He is the type of person fans expect to turn the situation into a joke, especially because Floyd built his whole image around money, luxury, and always winning. So if 50 Cent reacts, it will not feel like a normal celebrity comment. It will feel personal because their history has already made every Floyd money rumor bigger than it should be.
Built.
Right, so who you gonna fight? Is it? We hear a lot of names. It's Tyson, it's Pacquiao. We see going overseas, a kickboxer possibly. Who is it gonna be? People are saying you're doing this just cause of the money. Is it just cause money or just what you want to do?
No, hold on. Let me film it. I prove that I'm 100% when I get in that ring. They playing on my downfall. So, yeah, we don't want to see Floyd with nothing. Right. I be like, yo. Right. Well, why did he do that? Why did he do that in front of Jay-Z? Jay-Z is this and Jay-Z is that. Just like that when people was asking about the PBC. All I want you to tell me what y'all got. Just tell me what y'all got. Everybody always worry about what Floyd got, but what do you got? So if something was to come out on Shade Room, they're gonna say, oh, it's false because it's black people. But if something come out on TMZ, oh, it's real, we know because it came from them. And if I'm not mistaken, it's a con man or he committed fraud. Just do your homework.
Then Jason Whitlock gave one of the harshest reactions to Floyd Mayweather's money situation, and he took the conversation deeper than just boxing gossip. Jason said Floyd Money Mayweather adopted a lifestyle centered around the worship of money, and he has gone broke because of it.
Just treasure.
Just treasure? He was a good one.
Yeah.
You holler at Floyd. You see he going through what he going through? You gonna look out for him?
Huh? Yeah, I got something for him. Floyd needs something?
Hey, don't do that.
I got a little bit. I mean, if he needs something.
You gonna holler at Floyd?
Huh?
Put that in your pocket. Put that away. Put that away.
No, I'm saying, I give you.
Put that away.
But look, I swear to God.
Is that still out? Is that still your man?
Yeah, I love Floyd, bro. I ain't got nothing against Floyd. Listen, my monthly this month, if he need it all, I'll give it to him.
Floyd.
Yeah.
You give it to him.
My monthly that I'm making off kick this month, we in the back with it. If he need it all, I'll give it to him. Swear to God. No question.
I need some.
Jason was attacking the entire image Floyd built for years. The cash, the jewelry, the private jets, the luxury cars, and the constant flexing all became part of the Money Mayweather brand. But now with reports claiming Floyd lost a massive amount, Jason is saying that the same image may have caught up with him. That is why his take hit so hard. For years Floyd made money look like power. He made wealth part of his identity. But Jason's point is that when your whole image is built around money, any financial loss becomes bigger than just a loss. It becomes a public attack on the character you created.
When you make yourself like we got issues over your anger, he's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah. That's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money?
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your local hosting in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Then Rick Glazer added another harsh reaction to the Floyd Mayweather money rumors, and he made the situation sound even more serious. Rick tweeted that Floyd Mayweather's whole life is spiraling out of control. Actually, it has been out of control. That is why he is deep in debt in judgments, lawsuits, IRS levies, child support, and from what he is told is forthcoming. Floyd is repeatedly over $50 million in debt. You read that right. He further said Floyd Mayweather did not make anywhere near as much as he claims he made, and it is only a fraction of what he claims he made. That and crazy spending is why he now has huge money issues and serious legal problems both criminally and civilly. Now we know that reaction attacks the foundation of Floyd's whole public image. For years Mayweather called himself money, showed off cash, jewelry, cars, watches, and private jets, and made people believe he was untouchable financially. But Rick is claiming the numbers Floyd presented to the world may not have been as big as he made them look. Meanwhile, a boxing insider revealed Al Heyman had to advance Floyd Mayweather money prior to the Conor McGregor fight because he had already spent his Pacquiao money. Rumored to have spent nearly $200 million since 2017. That kind of detail is what makes this story hit different. Floyd's entire image was built around money, discipline, control, and always being ahead of everyone financially. But if these claims are true, then the picture starts to look very different. It suggests that even after making some of the biggest paydays in boxing history, the spending may have been moving just as fast as the money coming in. Meanwhile, 50 Cent recently leaked audio of Al Heyman and Leonard Ellerbe. They were allegedly talking about Floyd Mayweather and his problems. 50 Cent did not just bring up Floyd's financial rumors for no reason. He allegedly exposed audio that made it seem like people close to Floyd were talking behind his back and possibly turning against him. This is what makes the situation so damaging. Floyd's brand was always built on loyalty, power, and control. But now the conversation is shifting toward betrayal from people who were supposed to be in his corner.
Appears Floyd Mayweather is broke and writing bad checks everywhere because we built him up into some sort of icon, into some sort of idol, and money, the money team, and people on social media that everything, any criticism of Floyd Mayweather, well, that's racist. And they're just a strong, confident black man. But the Deion Sanders argument. Floyd, I wouldn't call him the originator, but maybe one of the prime examples of that mentality. That, oh, they just, a black man with confidence. If I was white and had this kind of confidence, no one would say anything. But a black man with confidence intimidates people and scares people, and the white races all want to put them down. Social media confirms this type of delusional thinking. As long as money defines you, rules you, eventually there's going to be a boomerang effect, and it's going to embarrass you and ruin you.
The host also pointed out that Al Heyman and Leonard Ellerbe were not random names around Floyd. These were people tied to his business world, his fights, and his rise as Money Mayweather. So if the leak is real, it raises a bigger question. Was Floyd really in control of everything, or were people around him making moves while he trusted them?
Spending money, and you have no discipline, and now there are reports out that he's bouncing checks around Las Vegas. The man's made...
Maybe this was like an accumulation of a lot of things. Then Boxing Ego reacted to the Floyd Mayweather situation, and he looked at it like one of the messiest stories around Floyd in years. From his angle, this is not just about rumors of Floyd losing money. It is about the way the whole Money Mayweather image is being challenged at once. First, fans started talking about the reported financial losses. Then names like 50 Cent, Al Heyman, and Leonard Ellerbe got pulled into the conversation. And once the alleged audio leak became part of the story, it started sounding less like normal gossip and more like a breakdown inside Floyd's own circle. Boxing Ego's point is that Floyd spent years building an image of control. He was the undefeated fighter, the business genius, the man who always seemed to win inside and outside the ring. But now the conversation is about debt, lawsuits, betrayal, and people close to him possibly knowing more than the public ever did. That is why this story has fans locked in. It is not just Floyd being clowned online. It is people questioning whether the Money Mayweather brand was as untouchable as it looked.
Leaked audio, some pretty damning stuff coming from two people that were super close to Floyd Mayweather Jr. So earlier today, 50 Cent leaked, I don't know how he got a hold of this conversation, a convo between Leonard Ellerbe and Al Heyman. To give you a little bit of backstory, Leonard Ellerbe was the head of Mayweather Promotions was very crucial in the career and building Floyd Mayweather across pretty much his whole entire career. And Al Heyman also served as his business advisor for a majority of his career, and also the head of PBC as of current. I've not heard the video. 50 Cent dropped it on his IG. 50 Cent does not like Floyd Mayweather. That's very well documented. I think it stems from 50 and Floyd were supposed to start a promotional company together. I think TMT was supposed to be their joint promotions company, and Floyd went ahead and split the other way. If memory serves me correct, I could be wrong, but I think that's what spurred the tension, the falling out between 50 Cent and Floyd Mayweather. And whenever 50 Cent gets a chance to throw a jab at Floyd, he goes for it. He takes full advantage of it, and I think he's doing that with this post.
According to Boxing Ego, this is not just about one rumor or one bad headline. He talked about people suing Floyd and how a lot of different claims are now surrounding his name. That is what makes the story feel bigger than normal internet gossip. When you have lawsuits, financial pressure, and people publicly questioning your money, it starts to attack the whole image Floyd built for years. Floyd's brand was always about control. He was Money Mayweather, the undefeated fighter who looked untouchable inside the ring and rich beyond reach outside of it. But Boxing Ego's point was that once lawsuits start piling up, the conversation changes. It is no longer just about fans clowning him or rivals taking shots. It becomes about whether Floyd's business world is really as strong as he made it look. That is why this story has become so messy. The money rumors are one thing, but people suing him add another layer of pressure. It makes fans wonder how much is really happening behind the scenes.